Oh, hi. Can you all hear me? Hopefully, you all can hear me. Let's get into it. Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain tonight. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that. Oh, I'm going to need you to press that subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and kings, on the agenda today, we have Saucy Santana, honey. Saucy Santana, honey, then took off the nails and got that beard together, and he is ready to get out there and get in the mud with DJ Akademiks. And child, they say DJ Akademiks is, bowing down. Bowing down because I guess his cheeks are at stake. And then you have Young Miami, which is, Saucy Santana's best friend, Good Judy. So you already know how she's rolling. And then, well, her and JT, they not really talking right now, but she's cool with Puffy. And y'all already know how Puffy gets down allegedly. It is a lot to get into, and it is so many lies. It is so much going on. So, with that being said, we'll be right back. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Absolutely. So, gratitude. Now, I don't know about y'all, but listen here. Buddy has been in the news very tough lately, and everything here is speculation. Everything is allegedly. I will throw out there that we fan funding is very, very, very important at this point in time for me in the royal family. So if you guys can, please make sure you send a royal donation to the Queen. And also, I will be having the call-in number open tonight. So let me go ahead and get the number ready for us. And actually, while I'm getting the number ready for us, if you guys do not know about this gentleman right here, because we have the younger generation, we have the mature generation, and this gentleman's name has changed like so many times. Well, ladies and gentlemen, meet Sean Love Combs, born Sean John Combs, on November the 4th of 1969, also known by his stage names Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or Diddy, is an American rapper, record producer, record executive, and actor born in Harlem. Combs worked as a talent director at Uptown Records before founding his own record label, Bad Boy Records, in 1993. Okay, so you're probably saying, well, Queen Tulsa, well, why are you bringing this up? Because Puffy name is like really in the news, and of course his artist Biggie Smalls, rest in peace, went to glory. And before we get into our content, let me go ahead and recognize our royal members. We have brothers World Order. What's up? What's up? Greetings, gratitude, and what's up to you? We have Miss KCMO. Oh, who is our member? She says, "Hey, Queen," and she's waving. Hey, Norris Tony, how are you? That's a fellow content creator. Guys, go over and check them out. Now, peep this out. I wanted to play just a piece of this video right here. And this video is of Keefe D, whom is actually in court right now, you know, going through some things. And he says it's because of.
In the book, he said the third day after getting back from Vegas, you guys met up with Zip in LA.
At Wingstop.
At Wingstop.
Yeah. Not Wingstop, but Hot Wings. LA Hot Wings.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about a hot wing. Girl, let's get up into the story. So, when we talk about that, yes, when we talk about that, that really gets me going because Keefe D has written a book and he's confessed so many things, correct? Let's get into it.
And I guess you said that Puffy called and said, "Was that us?" And you didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing. Yeah, you're right.
There's also, you go into the book that apparently there was supposed to be $1 million that Zip was supposed to bring back. But he ended up.
Get into it. Listen here, I need some more relaxation music. That's not it. Is this it? Y'all, let me get my music together. Let me pull it together. I forgot what it was. Anywho, give me 1 second. Okay, we'll roll with this. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys have not already, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button.
Ended up keeping the money and buying it back.
That's what the FBI said.
You guys never got any money
Never.
for anything.
Nothing. Not even a pair of Sean John drawers. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It seemed like Puff do that though.
But you know what? Everything is coming full circle. But my thing is, why now? Why now? You've had plenty of years to say something, and now you decide to come forward now, like you did these rest in peace, but you've done their families so much of disservice at the end of the day. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
He seemed like every time some bad shit go around here, he look like there's some shit on the grass. Don't step around that shit. He get away from that bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you talked about how you made a crucial mistake by having a big meeting in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it wasn't in the neighborhood. It was at a park outside of the neighborhood.
Okay.
So he's pretty much breaking down, and this is going to be used against him in court of law. They didn't meet such and such. They met at a park. They didn't meet in the neighborhood. They met at a park. And word on the curb, word on the street is allegedly Keefe D is having some health problems. Allegedly.
It's serious. Okay. And what was the mistake that you made?
I said I was just going to get some bread from Puff and get us some guns because they kept on raiding our houses, taking our guns.
And there was informants that was listening to this whole conversation.
Yeah, they was there. Exactly.
So who's really working for the feds? Let's talk about it. You know, it's so interesting how Puffy and how T.I. can admit things and just be so cool, and they just can still live their grand, fabulous life. That's very interesting to me. You know, I'm not judging, this is just observation. Let's get into it.
And they reported that.
Yeah. I wish you can enter the FBI's. They don't do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Greg Hayden, he was just a LA detective. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He made me crumble and all that. He didn't make me crumble. It's my friends around me. They took me down.
Right. Because, well, your whole life is being turned upside down at this point.
Exactly.
You had this multi-million
dollar operation
done.
Yeah.
You know, FBI.
So listen, let's just say this. A person that has nothing to lose will help you lose everything you have, right? So I'm just actually I just put up a poll, and I wanted to know if you guys think should P. Diddy be charged with KVD with this whole unalignment of Tupac. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
You know, police raids, you know, guns being taken, people starting to turn informant and turning against you.
Exactly.
It was that one event changed everything in your life.
Exactly.
How stressed out were you during this time?
I was just watching my ass more like that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Suge, because of that fight.
Okay, so listen, you guys have to understand, there was like an East Coast, West Coast type of situation that pretty much like kind of happened with Biggie and Pac. And, you know, it was a lot of shady business going on allegedly. And not everybody's your friend. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody's your friend. We'll keep it like that and we'll listen some more, and you guys let me know what you think.
Suge was looking at violating his probation.
Yes.
Because, well, I've covered this already. You know, earlier there, he had pulled out a gun on these two producers and shot in the air, made them strip.
Yeah.
And he was on probation over that situation.
Yeah.
You know, I interviewed the president of Solar Records. We talked about that.
In the building, we're paying all the bills. We get a phone bill from the studio floor that was something like, I want to say $8,000 for a month.
Okay.
So Griffey called Suge in and says, look at this bill. This is
Now, before we can go any further, let's go ahead and do our disclaimer. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature.
Yeah, get those knuckleheads down there and stop using the phone. I'm gonna throw you out. So that night, Suge comes into the building. Goes up to the third floor, and one of the Stanley brothers was on the phone. And I wasn't there, so this is what was important to me. They asked the guy to get off the phone, and he said, I think the Stanley brothers had been part of the World Class Working Group, and they were actually there to try and get Dre, who by then is becoming known as a producer.
So I understand that Keefy D is at this interview, right? But my thing is, at one point in time, is he gonna start? Are you gonna like rebuttal back? Are you gonna ask him? Are they gonna interview Puffy? Are they gonna interview him? Are we asking those questions? Because this is like throwing me off. He's sitting here letting this man ask him so many questions. Why is he not asking? Are you guys gonna interview Puffy, or can you call him up right now and see if he can do an interview?
Could you
Girl, I
try
wish he
again?
was.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Girl, I'm not about to play with y'all tonight. But anywho, can you all hear me in the comments? So, like I said, they needed to. No, Diddy needed to be. Why? I mean, why weren't the police visiting with him? Why? I have so many whys. This man is admitting that this man. Why isn't he in custody? But then take this. Keefy D had given a statement to LAPD, and they're allegedly not going to use that as evidence because there was a deal made. Let's get into it.
So you tell Suge, he didn't know who Suge really was. He said, "Hey, look, I'm want to get Dre's guest. Go talk to him." And Suge said, "I don't talk to him. I run this." He said, "Man, go, leave me alone." So Suge apparently goes out, goes back downstairs to his car, gets a gun, comes back, puts the gun to his head, and said, "Oh, look, I told you to get off the phone." So then he hangs up the phone, and Suge takes him into the major room. We had the studio. We had a big. It was a big studio because we constructed it in the days when you made records with musicians, and so and in the olden days, if you want to do a string date, you would bring in the string section from the.
What do y'all think? Is he setting a play? Is he laying it out for him? Is he setting a play? Is he laying it out for him? Sounds like it to me. Let's get into it.
So So we had a studio that was big enough to accommodate all this. So Suge brings him into the studio and has everybody, people from rehearsal. I said, I want you all to come in here. And he said, this is what's going to happen if you use that phone. And so he tells the guy, take off his clothes. And he says, I'm not taking off my clothes. So then he shoots the gun he has by the guy's ear.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's see. All right, let's go.
So Suge was already on probation. Here he is in this video kicking Orlando. He tried to say that he slipped and he was trying to stop it.
Yeah.
But he actually paid Orlando $60,000 to testify that Suge did anything.
Yeah. He paid us, yeah.
And did that kind of ease the tensions in Compton?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's very clear. I mean, people easily pay other people off, or people pay other people to do their dirty work, or whatever the case may be, right? I just feel like I don't really feel bad for this dude when it comes to like the justice system, because you had a choice and you sat there and you premeditated everything. Like you went through with it. There were plenty of times where he could have said no, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, but you went through with it. You were ready. You were okay with that. And I think that he should be hit with the book. He took an innocent, I mean, he may not have been just innocent, but I don't think, I don't know. It's just sad to me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and go on over to Saucy Santana, who got sauced up and decided that he was going to let DJ Akademiks know where he was coming from. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you guys can hear me in the chat. Let me see. All right, so we got Saucy Santana And Saucy Santana pretty much, steps up and, he has, a lot to say. But let's start from here. So let's get into it. So DJ Akademiks cries during live stream after Saucy Santana threatens to integrate him. The controversial podcaster initially called Santana a gay slur and threatened to spit in his face. This article was written November the 2nd, 2023. Shout out to Amber Kareem over at Vibe. Amid a heated exchange between DJ Akademiks and Saucy Santana this week, the controversial personality has gotten emotional over his issues with the LGBTQ plus community and having to censor his opinions on it. The podcaster broke out into tears during his recent live stream after a series of videos where he called Santana a batty boy and sucker. AK Slander promoted the Walk rapper to request a street fight from him and threatened to up him in his rear. Okay, amid his spill, the NJ native began to cry as he explained how beefing with Santana was triggering his past and moving him to believe that he'd get canceled and labeled a homophobe if he said the wrong thing. When I see a Iga like Saucy Santana, it's rubbing on the mere fabric of what I really grew up on. Akademiks explained on his stream. It brings me back to a hateful part of my life that I really tried to get past. I'm not trying to get canceled to up what we got going on. I'm never trying to get canceled saying the wrong thing. I know what we got going on. I love it. Okay. And so let's go ahead and get into it, Shu. He said that. Okay. So this is him. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Okay, so let's share there. And we're gonna start sharing Instagram. So give me 1 second. It bumped us off. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let's see. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm bringing it up. Sorry, I closed out the wrong window.
In my life, and I would never do. But like, I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
I think it's so angry right now. He would have cried. That's the type of anger you're got right now.
Yo, just please. I'm telling you, I hate certain shit to the soul of me. I can't. I'm only pretending because if I say what I want to say, I will never be here for y'all. But that's not my content. I don't want to be that person. I want to be the person who.
See what type of nigga we dealing with right now? Pull up to your headquarters. Niggas is in the streets. I want to meet in the road. Yo, headquarters. Nigga, what the fuck is somebody meeting you at your headquarters for? That's the problem. See, I'm starting to think that maybe this is your aesthetic. You do the fake internet shit, and then you sit in a room full of motherfucking cameras and trying to make a bitch crash out. You know, that's like, we from the hood. Oh yeah, that's like me telling the bitch, come in my house, because I can do whatever I want to. We not. You don't have to. Me and you can meet. We want to meet you outside. I want to meet you outside. I don't want to pull up to no motherfucking headquarters, bitch. Corporate ass nigga. I don't want to pull up to no motherfucking headquarters. I want to meet you in the club. I want to meet you in the field. I want to meet you in the streets. I want to see you outside. Let's get active. Headquarters. See what type of nigga we dealing with right now. And I don't want to keep even pressing that we ghetto when we from the hood, because we corporate too. We corporate too, don't get it wrong. Bitches is cashing nice checks out this bitch. But we all know your motherfucking headquarters is giving 911, what's your emergency? Bitch, no. We're not doing that. We want to see you out the door, outside in the motherfucking field, bitch. Fuck is you chatting about? Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Body man, bitch ass nigga. Nobody not pulling up to no motherfucking headquarters. Think this bitch work? That's what you is. Sitting on that motherfucking couch, chatting your motherfucking gums all motherfucking day, popping shit like a hoe. You always talk about a BBL, but you sit on your thick ass all day. You a motherfucking stallion to me, bitch. Actually, you're a motherfucking bull. You fucking blimp, bitch. Who the fuck is you playing with?
I guess he heard that. You know, Saucy decided to let her know what it was, you know? And I know you guys are wondering who's the third member in the City Girls. Because apparently, allegedly on the streets, girl, Carisha and JT, they're having problems. They're not talking right now, girl. Listen here, Young Miami is good because, you know, she got the Carisha please. You know, she got Diddy like backing her. And, you know, JT out here throwing those blows. And apparently they had just put out an album or put out a song. I didn't listen to it yet. Did you guys listen to it? If you listen to it, let me know how it was. But yeah, their third member is, you guessed it, it's Love. You got Carisha, Love, and JT. And word on the curb is Carisha and JT, they, you know, it's like they, you know, it was just a growth, you know, it was just the girls. And now, you know, it's the older woman in the group. And 53 years old. You know, looks good. Yeah. Looks good. Yes. Ariel Summer says, move out. That was okay, get into it. But yeah, child. Oh, move. Is that the name of the song? Okay, so the City Girls, like I said, this is their third group member. Love. Oh yeah. And so, like I said, they said that Carisha and JT, they're not on speaking terms right now, or whatever. But I was like, I just thought that they were in the studio and they were like, oh, and they were like putting out an album or something, you know, or let me see. We just got a Cash App. Let me go ahead and thank you. We'll be right back, guys. Don't be afraid to hit that Cash App. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Hello. And we are back. Now listen, we have breaking news. Where was that story from? Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Listen, we have breaking news. We have a breaking story. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Let me then. 1 sec. Okay. Message. Okay, Dwight. Howard. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Why is it going so slow? Okay. Let me go ahead and get this. Okay. Why is my computer running so slow, y'all? Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Like, I'm taking my computer like straight to the shop tomorrow. Like, dude, you gotta do something. Okay, so listen, we are about to go into a video call chat. About to go into a call down. The White Howard. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Okay, here we go. It says, I had to call you live and get the 411. The Dwight Howard story, I saw you, Media Takeout had covered the story.
Yes.
We're live. Would you like to give your take? What was your spiel? What are you working on, by the way, before we get into that?
So, first, I didn't know what the hell was going on when I saw it. I was tagged in a situation. Somebody sent it to my DM. Of course, the medias and all of the blogs and certain blogs, not all of them, but for the most part, we all know that some of those blogs can be very catty and messy. So I didn't really know where that came from. There was no other interactions between me and Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard showed me love at an event that I saw him at a while back, and I saw that they were attacking him, and I just kind of feel like a lot of people have been mean. Now, what I will say, if someone has been, victimized, I don't believe in somebody being like assaulted, sexually assaulted, anything like that. That should be taken care of properly. But the thing is, I feel like we really don't know the truth, and I feel like a lot of people sometimes they will make things about sexuality, and what all I'm hearing is more so about sexuality. And to me, that's what makes me feel as though something about this situation is a little off. I don't know if it's a money grab or what, but this is just my personal opinion. I don't want to, like I said, take away anything from anybody, but I just kind of feel like it doesn't come across genuine when it's like, oh, this person is like, they just keep highlighting his sexuality. And I just feel like it's contributing to what I'm saying is that everybody got a right to do what they do in their own personal life.
Mhm.
But to try to drag somebody out of the closet and all this other, I just don't understand the purpose behind it. You know what I mean? Like, what's the bigger purpose?
Right. How was that interaction with him? I mean, when I look at this photo, it was, the arm around the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
how did that feel to you?
Actually, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a bit nervous to kind of go up to him because I knew what he had went through previously with, the situation. I didn't really, but I had to stop myself and say, hey, I'm Sanki. I'm not these other people,
Yeah.
and I don't believe in that no way. You know what I mean? So why should I be nervous to go up to this man and show love and just see what the energy is giving? And it gave what it was supposed to give. He was very sweet. He was very nice. And that was really
What did
it.
he
It
smell
wasn't no
like?
more than that.
What did he smell like?
I can't really remember what he smelled like. I wasn't trying to sniff him, but
Yeah.
The energy smelled positive. You know what I mean? The energy smelled positive. I can say that much about him. His energy was just dope. He was
Did he
cool,
buy you a
laid back,
drink
chill.
afterwards? Did he offer you to a drink?
He didn't offer a drink or anything. But he was just cool. He was just doing his thing. He was chilling. And when I'm approaching people, I don't approach these people like I'm some type of fan or anything. Like, I'm Sanki. I'm somebody
Yeah.
just like you, somebody. You know what I mean? So when I'm in these rooms with these people, I see them as just people. So
Did you mention your
I
music?
always try to give people their space to, you know what I mean, to be who they are as well, though. I don't want to ever try to invade anybody's space. I'm very considerate of people's personal space.
Did you let him know that you were an artist? Did you let him hear a track?
No, I mean, we were in the same room, so I would assume he knew I was, somebody of, status. He knew I was somebody. So I didn't really. My goal wasn't to be like, hey, I want you to come listen to my music. It wasn't. That wasn't really my goal. Because he's a basketball player. Of course he's connected in his own way, but I wasn't trying to get anything from him. It was just a genuine interaction. But media takeout took it and they ran with it for whatever reason, and they said that I had two gay friends that I don't even know
Yeah,
unless
who
they're
were they?
ghosts. I don't know. They must be ghosts, honey. I don't know who the hell they are because they must know something I don't know because. Honey, listen, when I tell you these people they talking about that I'm supposed to have two gay friends, listen, I don't know what they talk about with that, but
Yeah.
we gonna let media take out, continue to give us the promo that we need.
Absolutely. So, who was he there with besides you?
I think he was there with his entourage. He was there with a few people, his entourage, and I'm trying to see what the event. The event was. I want to say it was like a Snoop Dogg event, a music video or something that came out. I was there. My publicist had invited me to come down through in Hollywood. And he was there just walking around and, just he was chilling most of the time, really. Like he was, honestly, I don't think, he was very, very chill. His energy
Mhm.
was very chill. Like he was, he interacted, he took a few pictures and stuff like that, but he was very chill, laid back. You almost probably would have forgotten that he was in the building. That's how chill he was. Like, it was very cold. He was very cozy and in his own zone. And, I just loved it about him. He wasn't, arrogant. He wasn't like, how some people, they feel it, they'll
Yeah.
get in these spaces. They want to feel it because they know they tall and they hanging over everybody because they too damn tall and they know
Yeah.
they want to make themselves known, but he didn't give that. It was just, he was very
It was
cool,
more of
calm, and
a
collected.
praise one.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
Okay.
We not going. I don't want to contribute anything or get lost in the sauce.
Uh-huh.
But I'll just say that his energy was good, and when I made that post, it was a genuine post, and they took it and ran. They went to hell, honey, and came back with a story that kind of. I'm like, I saw this. I'm like, what the hell? Why would they do that, baby?
Well, I want to
Baby,
say
why would they
this
do that?
because I know you,
Uh huh.
like outside of the industry, your
Right, right,
music
right.
can be, yeah. So when you say, okay, it was genuine, it was just, it was just, a fun, it was just a fun night out. It was an innocent
Mm-hmm.
photo. I can believe that. I can really seriously believe that. And
Oh,
I
you
know
know
you,
me. Listen, I'm up front. I just dropped the song up front. I'm up front. If I was the type that I felt like it was something I really really needed to say, I think I would say it. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
if it was something I really needed to say, like. But I feel like, I just feel like it wouldn't be no purpose in me exposing or like even if it was, I wouldn't feel like it would be a reason to be like, hey everybody, I was with it. To me, that would be so crazy. Like for what? If I'm a woman, why would I want to expose? Hey, to me, that's like vilifying me being a woman. That's kind of like feeding into a rhetoric that we're some type of circus act, or that it's something wrong with being with a trans woman when there's nothing wrong with being with a trans woman
Well,
or
that
with a
goes
gay
into
man.
my next
If
question because
okay,
we have Sydney Star out here, and Sydney Star, she goes out here and she's known for like putting people on blast. So, as
mm-hmm.
you, as a trans woman, how do you feel about trans women that go out here and be like, oh, well, he slept with me and he messes with trans women? What are your thoughts on that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say this, and I want to be very careful of my words because I feel like we're in some very tricky times. And people will take your words and run with them and they'll make things what it's not. Shout out to Sydney Star first. I want to say that. At the end of the day, I used to watch Sydney when when she first. I love Sydney and I love
Mhm.
everything that she was about. I've always thought she was a beautiful woman.
Big
Um,
personality.
yeah, yes. So I will say I'm definitely not for exposing anybody because it to me it feeds into, like I said, it feeds into this narrative that people already see us as like, oh, y'all talk too much, y'all are too much, y'all over the top, and like I said, a lot of people see us as, some people see us as men, in wigs and stuff like that. So when we're exposing certain people, or when a trans woman exposes a man or a celebrity, it's kind of like saying that, it's not okay to be with us. So as far as Sydney goes, from what I know, she did come back and apologize. So I try to give people grace. I mean, admitted that she felt like she was wrong and she tried to make her wrongs right. And I respect that about anybody who try to come back and say, hey, there was a time that I was in my place and I felt like I had to do something to get attention, whatever the case may be. And she tried to make that right. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, what do you mean when you say she's trying to gain attention because she's not tugged? Does that what does that what type of attention are you trying to say? Like, oh, I know what you mean. hmm So I feel like this. I mean, to each their own. Honestly, how I feel, because hell, I don't give a damn. I see her as a woman. But to answer your question, I think that um, hell, I just dropped the song up front while I'm telling the people I got titties at the top and dick at the bottom, and on set, I I kind of wanted to let it loose a little bit because we all know sometimes tucks can be a little uncomfortable. They can be a little uncomfortable. They can be very uncomfortable. And I was just like, you know what? Today I'm about to be free. Okay. It didn't have nothing to do with me wanting to get no attention or anything. Like, I just wanted to be free. So I don't know. Maybe she saw a little bit of that freedom and just said, forget it. Fuck it. I want to, just let the tuck hang a little bit. I don't know. But I don't really know, honey. I just, much love to Sydney. That's all I, yes, much love. Yes, I know we were supposed to do an interview, but it's been so much going. I've been so busy, like promoting a new single in the studio and stuff like that. So, but the thing is, it's about to be a long run, honey. I got a lot to bring to the table, and I told you I've always been open to doing interviews with you as long as it's in good taste. And from what I've seen, it's been in good taste. I know you're gonna ask all the juicy questions and stuff like that, which is cool. That's okay. Um, but I don't ever want to come across as if I'm like vilifying anybody or nothing like that. I just want to keep it cute and love. You know what I mean? I just want to show love because people would take things and they'll try to, I've seen where people take my words and they'll try to twist it to vilify me. You know what I mean? Because some people already feel some type of way when it comes to me anyway, which I don't give a damn. But I want to make sure what comes out of my mouth is basically in alignment with the message that I'm pushing. You know what I mean? With what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, it's not about what they say; it's about what I do and what I show. It's about my actions and what I show to the people. So yeah, the song is out. Yes, I don't. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know about who some of these people are. Even honestly, affiliated. I'm just gonna keep it 100 because I'm not gonna have it. Is what it is. Some of these people are even affiliated with people I know that don't like me. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about people who tried to give me hell. You hear me? Like for real, for real, for real, for real. Okay? They tried to give me hell. And it still ain't working. It's not gonna ever work because what's for me is for me. Clearly, how the universe is working this thing for me, nobody ain't gonna be able to stop it because I ain't never tried to stop nobody else. But there have been people trying to stop me and trying to, you know what I mean, talk down on me and trying to paint certain narratives behind the scenes and trying to disturb my peace, trying to disturb my mental health. You know what I mean? Calling my phone, playing on the phone every day, every night. It's going on for years. You know what I mean? And the people know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. I don't have to mention no names because at this point I'm definitely not, that's why if you notice at one point I was going live and I was eating their ass up, but I said enough. And now it's time for me to tap into my peace. Only tapping into the dark side when I really, 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 really have to, because I do believe in light and dark. But walking in darkness is not for me, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people. They're choosing darkness, and my light won't allow me to stay in that because that's not my purpose. It's not. It doesn't feel good. I only want to tap into that side when I actually have to. Just like if somebody run up on you, you can be as loving as you want. So somebody threaten your life, what you gonna do? You gonna tap into the dark side, right?
Yes.
You're gonna tap. So dark and light is very both of them are valid under certain context. You know what I mean? So, but walking in it constantly is a lot. I see a lot of it inside and outside of the community. A lot of people want to walk in darkness, and I'm not with it. And I think that's why I never really blended in with these people because I don't fit in. I'm not gonna lie. I try to fit in, but it didn't feel right. Because fitting in with that, you gotta be a certain way. If you ain't got enough surgery, they want to try to tell you how you're not honestly enough trans. Like
everybody want to make you like them. If you don't look like them, if your titties ain't big like them, if your lips ain't blew up, I'm not gonna be walking around here, honey. Next thing you know, I'm looking like Jigsaw, and then next thing you know, they wait for me to fat. I want to play a game. No, that ain't about to be my story. That's not about to be my story. Trying to listen to somebody else, and I'm being pumped up in my head to go try to get all this surgery and stuff. And then next thing you know, I'm miserable, and I'm walking lopsided and don't know what to do, and I'm scared. My shit falling apart. You know what I mean? Hell no. I don't want that. And the people have tried to put that pressure on me. So when I tell you, me trying to fit in, that's not it for me. I'm learning now. That's why I call myself a trans alien, to be okay with being alienated, because you might find your peace there as opposed to trying to fit in. At the same time, I'm going to show love, show people they love, because at the end of the day, that's what's in my heart. That's who I am at the core, whether they try to paint me out to be a certain way or not. So much love to everybody. Honestly, I don't wish nothing bad on them. Even the ones who wish bad on me, I don't wish nothing bad on them, because they don't understand that they're digging a hole when they're coming to me. It's like them taking a knife. When they reach out to get that knife and stab me, it's going to curve around, it's going to hit them in their stomach. You know what I mean? So it's a cycle. What you throw out there is coming back at you, and everybody, you don't know how it's coming back. So, yeah, I'm excited about niggas on top of niggas at the bottom, honey, because listen, the world is paying attention. They need to know that we're here. They act like we're not proud of our transit, as if we're hiding, as if we're lying. We're not in denial about who we are. It's the men that's lying. They resort and want to kill. They want to unalive. Let me say unalive. They want to unalive because they're not comfortable in who they are, and they want to try to project their insecurities, their fears onto people who are free. So this song has a lot of layers to it. Not only that, I'm giving females their pride, because we're not female. We're trans women. We're not female.
Right.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Right.
We know that
we understand that
part. Right. But then they talk to us as if we're walking around saying, hey, I'm a female. No, we know, baby. We know we're born male at birth, and we transition. We know we're not in the right gender, so we do what we have to do.
Exactly.
Transition.
Yeah.
So I dumbed it down with this song to let them know that I'm drawing a line in the sand equally. And I think this song is really going to spark, it's going to invoke a bigger conversation with you has, and I think it's going to bring peace in a way. So I believe it's like, I think this, let me say this, I want you to hear me well. We're not to tone ourselves down as trans women at all. However, I think that when you have people like females who've gone through it, I have a mother who birthed me. I have sisters. I was raised around all females. My aunt raised me as well. So how the hell could a trans woman or me try to take over a female spot? We will never be we qualified to do that. Okay, first of all, they sitting on a big fat piece of cooch. That alone, it came like that. Okay, that's something that we cannot replace. I wouldn't even want to replace that, because that to me is like, how can we replace that? You know what I mean? So if there are groups of females who feel as though if they feel as though they already been wiped out, or if they fought to get to where they need to get, to be females in society, to be where they are today, and then if they feel as though we're coming for them, even though we may not, but people in certain powers or powers that be, they want to try to make it seem as if we are, to keep them afraid of us. I think it's imperative for some of us to kind of like hear some females out. Does that make sense? Because if we come in the wrong spirit, like, you know what I mean? It's like, respect needs to go both ways. At the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, because we know who we are. We know who we are. We know what it is. But I think when we approach females, they want to be heard. And I think it's imperative for them to be heard as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's going to be the only way I feel like peace is going to actually transpire.
Absolutely. And, if we both, if we take off our defense, like you were saying, just hear each other's, we both have perspectives. And I feel like, you have a grievance and you have some things that need to be confirmed or broken down, or you just don't know. And, you can do that, but we can do it in effective communication, and it's not about who's better than what. We're all a sisterhood. Listen here, we both date men. We both been heartbroken. We both been cheated on. Yeah. The same thing these men do, hell, they doing it to us too. So much damn in common than you think. Girl, they would go out here and be
at the end of the day, like I said, when they trying to put us against each other, they're gonna come right behind us and try to take away females like they that dog.
They
So,
will listen here. These dudes out here, let's say me and you friends. Child, it be some dudes out here that'll try to screw both of us and try to put us against
Oh,
each other.
already. No, man, that's
They
their
do
ego.
that.
They love that. That's their ego. They love that. They want to see somebody fighting over there.
Fighting over
They,
them.
you know,
They get
yeah,
off them.
because it's a power. It's like a power thing. But it's like,
Yes.
they fighting over me. Look at them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I'm the man. I'm the
I'm,
king.
yeah. And
I'm
it's crazy that it
the
takes. But look who it takes though to make them feel that way.
Talk about it.
Look who it takes though to make them feel that way. It takes a woman,
Yeah.
whether trans or female.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's why the women, females are the blueprint, and I want them to know that I hear them. I'm not gonna come in the door rah because for what? Like, I don't feel like there's no need for that. I just think that I've seen what some females will come in the door rah though because they're angry about certain things. But that's why I feel like I have to come in a way like this song. I think it's about our approach at the same time because I feel like some of them are going to come angry, but I feel like if they see that we're not trying to match their energy and actually have a conversation, it might change the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's because they see we're not coming in a certain spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're not just coming.
We don't
like,
have that energy, that masculine energy, you know.
Right. And
But
it's
even
not
though
a bad thing to have that. I think, like I said, I believe in balance, but I think that, and again, in proper context, like, just because you female don't mean I won't get in your ass. If you disrespect me, I might cuss your ass out.
Yeah.
But it won't be because you're a female. But I think when people see somebody being disrespected from the trans community, automatically they want to assume that because we're expressing our frustration because we've been disrespected, that, oh, you want to be better. No, it's because you disrespected me. It don't have nothing to do with me wanting to take your spot or anything like that. You disrespected me and I'm off of your ass, okay? You know what I mean? So other than that, that's
my interactions go based off the
how you treat things.
Person by person basis.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you could be nice as hell, but then I could walk into, meet another sister and then she's just all over the place. And it's like, sis, calm down. And then that part, we can't say sis.
Right.
We just gotta say, my sister.
I'm at a point now where I don't mind calling females because they are females. So I know I'm a trans woman. I feel like it's a clear differentiation. Some people have put these words in the place, the people, whoever the scientists or whoever it was in the dictionary who came up with the word cis, that's fine. But I feel like it's causing a divide. So I'm not going to use something I feel like it's going to cause a divide for what? Because I feel like it's kind of like trying to incite something. In my mind, although we did not come up with the word, I know a lot of them don't want to be called. So I'm not going to even say. That's why I said in the song. Shout out to all the real women out there because that's what they like. They call themselves, we're the real ones. And I wasn't even trying to be funny, but it's just, I know this is what they say. We're the real thing. So I want them to know, like, shout out to y'all. Because I don't have no need to try to take over your spot because I'm a trans woman. I'm not qualified to take your spot. Like, how can we do that? We can't do that. We can't. I don't care how hard we try. I don't care how many people they put in the Olympics. Or at the end of the day, females are the blueprint. That's never going to change. A female is never going to change.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean?
But listen, speaking of females not going to change, now listen here. We got Saucy, Santana and DJ Akademiks going at it. How do you feel about that?
Lord, she come up with the questions. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with taking up for your friend. I don't know. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with taking up for your friend. I do feel like Akademiks, I do feel like he do be having a lot to say about people for the most part. I think he definitely has a lot to say about a lot of people. And I could kind of understand how a lot of people, he keep coming at girls. He always got something to say. So I kind of understand how I could see him standing up for Carisha, right? Was it Carisha?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, of course, they like two peas in a bucket. They very close. So I could see him standing up for her. But I think that Akademiks probably, I think he needs to calm down a little bit. I think he's doing too much. I think he's doing a little too much. I think, stay in your lane and talk about what you talk about. I feel like it's just, again, if you're inciting, to me, it's all about your intention. That's really what I'm saying as a whole.
Yes.
Even with my song, like I know my intention behind the song was to bring peace, to try to bring, to start a conversation, to start some type of good dialogue, to try to, to put a stop, to put an end to certain shit, to show people that we can coexist, female and trans women. Same thing with him. If you get on your podcast saying certain things, what is your intention behind it? Are you trying to incite? You know what I mean? Are you trying to incite violence? What are you trying to do? You know? Yeah, but what are you trying to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you see you on the big screen?
I think.
You see you on the big screen?
Yeah.
I'll put your link in the chat so they can watch. Listen here. Y'all want to get into this video, baby.
And let me also say this too, because I want to address it.
Okay.
I could also, and just keeping it real, because I'm a realist, I can also see how some people may say, well, how are you going to say that? Just what I just said about the intention. If you in a church twerking in front of a cross, that's disrespectful. No, it's not. Because first of all, I wasn't the first to do it. We have people like Madonna. I'm an artist. We have people who make movies who are in the church all the time doing demonic ass shit, and that's considered art. Give me that same respect as an artist. The only difference is it's not a movie, but it's a movie to me because I made it. You know what I mean? This is my perspective. Secondly, it's a hidden message in everything I do. Me being in the church symbolized, first of all, the fact that me going back to dominate my trauma, because I've been traumatized by religion. I deal with a lot of trauma even until adulthood. So my reasoning for going back was not to really stir, you know what I mean? To stir and I knew people was gonna have a lot to say, of course, because I'm in the church. But that's the problem. When I tried to come to church and they want us to come to church and y'all tell us to come to God, when we do come, no matter how we come and how we show up, y'all want to kick us out. Y'all want to tell us how much of an abomination we are, and y'all want to make us feel bad about who we are. So it's like, be damned if you do, be damned if you don't. So me coming back to the church was actually me taking power over my trauma, and me going back to where trauma started for me, and being able to see myself in front of the cross, because that's the cross I had to carry a cross. That Christianity was my cross to carry, and it was a very heavy cross to carry. You follow me? Does it make sense? Like, I'm not here to disrespect anybody, Jesus, anybody's Lord, but Christianity was my cross to carry, and it was a very heavy cross. And I'm still trying to get it the hell about me, because when you're dealing with religious trauma, it gets inside of your stuff. It's not just a mental thing. It literally gets into your cells. It gets into your body. That's what trauma does to you. It's not just a mental thing. I think you know that, right? Trauma can turn into a physicality. So when I tell you, me going back into the church was very liberating for me. As my true self, tuck hanging and everything, clapping ass, free. Let's talk about it. I'm not even a Christian. I don't know if I can go here, but I'm about to take it there since you got me on here.
Go ahead.
I'm not even a Christian. I'm spiritual. But I can say this, based on the story and that I know of Jesus wouldn't have had a problem with me coming to church, baby. Jesus would have sat with me. Jesus would have let me into the church. You know why? Because based on the story and what I know, even though I don't believe in none of it, but based on the story that was written and the story that they said that you're supposed to follow, Jesus, they didn't come to condemn the world. So why are people coming in a spirit of condemnation if that's the case? Why would you have a problem with me being somewhere that y'all told me to come, and then when I come, and depending on how I'm dressed and what I'm doing, you want to bash me? And let's not forget about how there's so much going on in the pulpit. Right in church right now, stuff going on in families, and stuff going on with what people's uncles, grandfathers, people who preaching right in their own family, who they molested people and everything, and they know about it and still ain't saying nothing. But see, you see a trans woman living her truth in church, clapping her ass and showing her tuck in front of the cross, and you think I'm the one that y'all, it's the problem?
You better talk about it.
How am I the problem when I'm living my truth in the church? How am I the problem when I'm coming to church living in my truth?
Preach.
When there's people coming to church living a whole lie and they know they lying. So they can't say a fuck thing to me when it comes to me, you know what I mean, expressing my art, because it was a reason why I did what I did. Anything I do, down to everything that you see, for the most part, it has a meaning in it, for the most part. I knew people gonna have a problem with me being in front of, a cross, but my primary focus wasn't like, okay, let me get this cross, I can make people angry. No.
Hell no. My purpose was to first, because I knew they was gonna say something, so I could come back and let y'all know. See how y'all do when we come to church.
Mm-hmm.
I came to church. I might didn't come how you thought I was gonna come, but I came, and you still don't want me there. You still feel like I'm being disrespectful because I showed up a certain way.
Right.
You know
Now
what I mean?
listen.
You know how I don't? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Girl, I was about to jump ships.
Okay.
I was about to go to Cardi, and I know you've met Cardi so many times over the years. The last time you saw her,
Yeah.
what did she smell like?
I don't know, but what's up with all the smells, darling? What's up with that? Why you want me to know how they smell?
Because, like, I mean, when I think about, the celebrities and stuff, they have this money and they can buy any perfume that they want. So I want to know, what do they smell good? Do they? I mean,
yeah, of course.
is
They have, I would assume, but sometimes when I'm in the moment, I'm not like trying to sniff upon them.
yeah. Did you ask her about the lawsuit?
With Tasha K?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I felt like that would be out of my way. When I saw Cardi, every time I've seen Cardi, I love Cardi because she was one of the ones that when I was going through some things at that particular time when I actually met let me see. I know for a fact when I met her, right when Kobe Bryant died, it was 2020, I think when I met her at the Grammys and I hugged her.
Mm-hmm.
That year was very special to me because I was going through so much at that time, and my weight was up and down. Like I was going through so much. Wasn't really eating like I was supposed to. Just dealing with things like life. We all go through it in our own way. Yeah. And at that time, she just kind of made me feel seen, at a moment when I didn't really see myself. And for that I will always cherish her for that because I felt something very genuine from her. And that matters to me, A lot of people may think, no, it's not because she's famous. Like, hell, like I said, when I meet you, I'm somebody too. I might not be in your tax bracket, or I might not have that, just yet, but I am somebody and been somebody. So when I'm stepping to these people, sometimes you have people who feel like they are above you and they will treat you a certain type of way. And I just felt like she was very humble every time I met her, and that to me is very important because I'm humble to the people that I meet as well. You know what I mean? Unless you fucked over me or did something with me, I don't want to be involved with you other than that. If I'm just, out and I'm cool and I'm just in the, if I'm just me, being me, and there's no tension between me and you or anything like that, I'm humble. And that does matter. That does matter. How you treat people, it does matter. I don't care how much money you got, how much fame. She's always been sweet to me. Every time she's seen me, it's always been love. You know what I mean? I've shown her a lot of love. I just felt like she's very genuine. You don't get that from a lot of female rappers in the game. Let's just be honest. Because I've met, like I said, a few of them, and I've had weird experiences. And I'll just say that because I know that some of these people have seen my star power as well. You don't always have to have the tax bracket of being and say, I know this. I know. I stepped on the scene, and it's nothing but love. And they will try to shoot you down like, bitch, they know they see something in you. It's like, that bitch, she's gonna do something. Like, and I don't understand that because I feel like there's enough room for everybody to get a piece. And if you are where you at, that lets me know that if you're at a certain place, evidently you are not who you say you are in your songs. Because if you are this person, why are you threatened by somebody who ain't even, you know what I mean? Like, to me, I don't know. I just, to me, that matters to me. Like I said, when people treat you a certain way, and I think it's because Cardi does not really have a need to really want to be, like trying to be over everybody, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay for you to reign supreme and still see it for the next person. That's how I feel like a real queen is someone who don't mind,
like listen, you're on the show, take over for a minute, do your thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like,
not like, okay, let me cut her off. Let me, because I don't want. And I've seen that happen, and I don't understand it. I do not understand it for the life of me because there's enough room for everybody. It is. It's enough room for everybody. And I don't want nobody to think I'm like, trying to be funny. I'm just being honest. Like, I've seen a lot of things in this industry. And I just, like, on my come up, I've met people and I've seen people how
It's just I've seen a lot of stuff and it didn't feel too good. You know what I mean? I'm coming
Yeah.
in happy. You know what I mean? That's why they say be careful who you meet. Don't you know? Because sometimes they're just and I know some people may feel like you meet certain people that it's a cloud chase or whatever. But I mean, I feel like we all have to start somewhere. For me, I would always ask a lot of people for shout outs and stuff like that. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hell, it's the same thing if you're a podcast or if you are a media outlet. If you on the red carpet and Cardi B comes down the red carpet, when they're done with the interview, what they gonna do? Let's get a drop, or let's get a shout out to such and such TV. And what they gonna do? Hey, this Cardi B and I'm such and such, you rocking with such and such TV. You know what I mean? So what's wrong with you asking for a shout out? Like, we all have to start somewhere, and I know what it's like starting from the bottom, and I never forgot where I came from. And I think a lot of people, they get to this place, and then when they get up there, it's like they want to be the only one, and they don't want to see it for other people. And I think, to me, that's how you cut your longevity, because it's going to. I think people need to just know that if anybody new come in the game, in general, whoever you are, I don't care who you are. You can be goddamn MC Light. I don't care if you fucking. What's the lady? I can't think of her name. What's the older female rapper? The one that's I can't.
Child, would you say salt and pepper?
Let's just say salt and pepper. If you salt and pepper, you should see it for the young girls that's coming up. You should see every avenue. If you see a platform like TikTok that is able to make it a little bit easier, even though it might have been a little harder for you because you didn't have that platform in your day, don't shame them. You know what I mean? Because we're at a different time now. We're not times, you have to move to change. And just because you have to change your times, and just because you might have had it a little difficult does not mean that it takes anybody's talent away or makes them any less talented because you feel like they have a faster way. You feel like there's a platform like TikTok that is able to catapult these artists. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all use TikTok, all of us. Every artist that you know, there's somebody, your music is on TikTok. And TikTok is a platform that helps independent artists. So, for me, that's a blessing. You know what I mean? I would see that as, I would, if I was them, I would wish I had that in my time. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, why they got TikTok? TikTok is helping. You a TikTok artist. Okay, well, if TikTok is a platform, it is a way to help somebody excel.
To reach somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
It's giving people the reach that they didn't have. And I think that makes a lot of people feel some type of way. Like, oh, I didn't have that. You know, I didn't. Well, shouldn't you want it to be easier? Not in the sense of you feeling like, okay, well, they don't have to work for it because you still have to put in work.
Yeah.
But your work,
just more exposure.
Right.
You know?
It's still work. I feel like it's still work. I feel like it shouldn't diminish a person's talent because some people feel like, oh, they on TikTok or that's a TikTok art. Man, but it's like, well, my song sits on the floor about TikTok. I saw what TikTok can do. My TikTok, I'm almost at 1 million followers on TikTok, and I see what it can do for me. You know what I mean? I'm thankful. Yeah. And it's like I said, if it was me in an older time, I would want a platform like TikTok to exist because it's really just giving you more of an avenue. We all know how we're trying to get out there and trying to make it. Why would you not want an avenue that's out there to help somebody get on? You know what I mean? That's another avenue to help somebody be seen and to be publicized. You know what I mean? So I'm all for everybody, honestly. When I say everybody, I do mean everybody. Trans women, females, everything in between, aliens, dogs, cats, any binary, whatever it takes, non-binary, drag. I'm for everybody being able to have a space. But everybody don't. I think you have some people, like I said, that they want to reign supreme and that's it. They don't want nobody else to come behind them. And that's sad. Because to me, that makes me feel like you're not really who you say. I feel like if you know you're great, you can see greatness in others, right? If I'm wrong, please correct me. If you are great, you should be able to see the greatness in the next person without feeling like their greatness is going to threaten you. Because to me, when you're great, somebody else's greatness or lack of greatness, however you want to see it, should not move you.
Right.
It should not move you. And a lot of people out here being moved and disturbed for no goddamn reason, if you ask me. I think a lot of people need to take it to the drawing board. They need to take it back and reevaluate themselves and how they're approaching people. I think that's very important because it makes people look at you crazy when you behind the scenes tearing people down when they ain't did a fuck thing to you. And people have done it to me on several occasions. And they tried to paint out of me. So it's like, girl, you know damn well I ain't said, when I saw you, I showed you nothing but love. Gave you hugs, embraced you, told you how much I saw a little bit of myself in you, not being arrogant, but, if I see a little bit of myself in you, of course I'm going to show you love. You know what I mean? Why would I not show you love? Like I identify with you. I don't want to take anything from you. You know what I mean? I want to see you excel just like I want to see myself excel. Why can't we both excel? You know, you're you, I'm me. We both have 2 different brands. You know, we got people following both. Why we both can't be great?
That's true.
You know, in this industry, everybody wants to put everybody against each other. Everybody want to be the hottest. Everybody want to be the best. And it's okay to be the best. I think we should all be able to know that we're all the best. We all can be the best while knowing that, first of all, there's always somebody better. And secondly, that we can still be the best and allow everybody else to be great in their own wanting to be the best. You know what I mean? Right?
Yes.
Right.
So, Sunky, let the people know where they can follow you. I did post your Instagram in the chat, and I did post your link to your
I
video.
truly appreciate that. I really do. So you all can follow me at SunkyAngel334 on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. All is SunkyAngel334. It used to be Sunky Angel, but I got deleted, so I have to do a reset. I said, you know what? Since I feel like Montgomery, Alabama don't really get a lot of shine like that. We do. Clearly, y'all know we just had the brawl that happened at the Montgomery brawl with the chairs, of course. But, it's more to us than just that, of course. I feel like a lot of artists in Montgomery, it's hard to make it out of Montgomery. So since I was one of the ones to make it out of Montgomery, I decided to put my my area code in the end of my name. And I want to keep it there because I feel like, that's me representing Montgomery, 334. So Sunky Angel 334 is where you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Sunky Angel. The new single is on all platforms, Tidal, Spotify, iTunes. It's pretty much everywhere. Facebook, if you search Sunky Angel up front on any platform, you will see it come up. So, yeah, get into it. I have a lot to say. I'm also working on an EP that's coming. I don't have a release date yet, but I have an EP that I'm working on. I have new music. And I think I want to say, I'm not going to say too much, but there's a lot of people reaching out to me on the back end about this new single. And I'm thinking there possibly may be some remixes and things of that nature. So I'm just going to say that much and just leave it there. Yes, honey.
Yes. I live.
Yes.
I live. And guys, you listen, Royals, Sunky will be back. She just has like a really big schedule, and it was.
I gotta lie. I think we need to, because I know we was planning on doing something. We just need to get it together. Yeah, we can I'm all for it. I told you from the very beginning. I'm all open for
you're a busy woman.
If it's the right fit. Yeah.
And no, I appreciate you for taking our time tonight because like we had to sneak this one. Like this was really a blessing because you're actually busy. You're in between something, so.
Yes, I was just taking a break. Like I said, let me just break because I've been going. After that, I'm going to relax because there's been a lot going on. But after this, I'm actually about to relax and just take it in. Take everything in and just because I'm always on the go. And I think sometimes I get so caught up and I got to get to the next thing. We be so driven because we trying to, we trying to get somewhere. I got somewhere to be, but Spirit has been telling me to just the people looking, they looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got their attention. Rest.
Yeah.
Rest. That's important too. And I've been putting in a lot of work, a whole lot of work. And just because a lot of people don't see me, that don't mean I'm not working. I got a lot of things going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
So, I'm just really trying to pay attention. I feel like now going into 2024, it's a lot of things about to happen. I really feel that.
Yes. I felt the same way too. I feel the same way. It's like 2024. It's like
that's the year of the number 8. I don't know if you know, numerology is very big, and I'm very big on that.
Very.
The number 8, it means a new beginning. Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
So I feel like, and that's what I've been feeling like Spirit has been telling. I've gotten rid of dancers that I feel like no longer serves me, who I thought would be there for the long haul, people I wanted to help, but some things just don't work out, and that's okay. I've gotten rid of publicists. I've gotten rid of people I know that I know that it's not in alignment. I think as much as we don't want to, in order to go to the next level, we have to cut people off. And that's just what everybody can't go. Because if not, we're going to be dragging demons along with us. You know what I mean? And the energy is going to throw the energy out. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And if it does work, it's going to be their energy.
It's going to work for a limited time. Listen, Wani says, I stepped away for a sec, just asking, can we maybe have a listening party one evening?
For
your song, where you come over and I just play all your music, girl. Just don't strike me, child.
Right, me?
On YouTube, like one day, we want to do like a listening party where.
A listening party. the listen part, I think that would be really interesting. So would it be on, it'd be on YouTube or Instagram? Because I feel like, how would we do it?
We can do it on. Let's do it on YouTube, and then we can get on our. You can always go on your Instagram and promote. Put the link to the video in your bio, and then the people can see it on. So like people from Instagram can go to YouTube and actually see the whole video of us kicking it. You know.
Okay. Well, I think when we do that, I think we definitely need to have a set like number of songs so that it won't overlap and just run over and it's just all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm definitely open to that. I just want to make sure it's a certain amount. Like maybe, you know, I don't really know how long you do your live, but you know, I do have other things I have to do, so I want to make sure it's just like a set number, like maybe, you know, a few, I don't know, 5, something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Songs where we could do that and just kind of just talk about, you know, maybe what the songs are about.
What it means.
Also, I've been feeling really compelled. I've been feeling really compelled to, you know, re-release, like, well, not re-release, just kind of like show some of the other songs that I put out in the past. Like, I'm getting a lot of, you know, my Instagram page is shut down, but I'm getting a lot of new people on my page now. Finally, because, you know, my last page was deleted. Remember?
You had so many followers, remember?
But they coming back now. They coming back, and it's a good thing. So some of these people are new, some of them are the same. So my page is really like, I feel like it's back to where it's at. Times 10, it's times 10. It's only going to go up from here. So now it's a lot of people who still haven't seen some of the others, like the mixtape songs I did, like the song I did, Yummy, the song I did, the remake I did of Justin Bieber. All that type of stuff, I feel like they need to see, because you know, the other songs I did talking about trans, I want them to see that my mission is very real, and my advocacy is very real as well. And I think that another thing that I don't like when it comes to certain advocates in our community, I've never had, like, I don't go around not liking people, just hating them for no reason. Like I said, I'm great. When I know greatness is me, I ain't got no reason to feel threatened by no bitch or nobody and what they doing. I want to see everybody eat, and I genuinely mean it, for real. So, but that don't mean everybody see it for me. And that's the part, I don't care if they don't see it for me, but you're not going to disrespect me. And I had one individual who's an advocate, and she knows who she is. Like, I'm not going to even go into it because I'm not doing that. But I just want people to understand, like, people need to be very careful about how they're approaching people, because everything they're doing now is right. And then you can't say, well, why did you come to me when I finally explode? And then in the same breath, you trying to make me feel like I'm this angry person. This is the reason why I didn't come to you in the first place, because I knew you were going to paint me out to be this person that y'all know I'm not. When I'm valid in my anger at this particular moment, they want to paint you out to be this angry person. You got a valid right to be angry. Anger is very valid, like I said, in proper context. When you step into that dark side, I step in that dark side. It's very valid when I do it. I'm not just going to walk around in the darkness for no reason. To me, walking around in darkness is just going around trying to vex people's spirit, hating, being in a negative spirit, trying to comfort people, not want to see people naked, you know, trying to gatekeep, trying to keep people out of the way. So you trying to stop you. I'm not with none of that, because I know what it feels like from people doing that to me. You know, it's a very real thing that goes on behind the scenes. Do not get it twisted. It happens. People
It's not a good feeling. Yeah, it's definitely not a good
feeling. People be trying to get you out the way, and I ain't like that. If I was this kind of person, I wouldn't even be honest with you, right? I would have gave it the person, because if I feel a good vibe, I don't mind. Like, okay, she doing her thing, but you know, another trans woman. First of all, that's first.
Yeah.
So why would I not want to share that space with her? And if it's a positive space, why not? You know what I mean? But other people don't think like that. I ain't gonna go there. They feel like if they come, that's boosting you up. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. I think in certain situations that's okay. I think if there's a situation where, cause I've seen certain people who don't want to do no work, and like, you're putting in the work. You know what I mean? To do what you're trying to do. But there's some people who ain't put in no work, and they want to get mad because I'm not letting them jump on a track with me. You know what I mean? They like, well, you're not gonna let, like, because they think I'm for the community, and I am, but they want to use that community shit to try to get in and clout chase and to ride off of my coattails when they don't have no work. And it's like, where's your music? At least let me see. You're not even giving me a chance. You come in the door trying to
looking for a handout, pretty much.
Looking for a handout, basically, and want to get mad because I'm saying no. And I'm like, it maybe if you have something to show, I might, but you don't have nothing to show.
I will give you a hand up, but I'm not giving you no handout.
It's like, you ain't even showing what you can do for yourself. You ain't even taking yourself serious. You want me to take you serious? I'll let you. So, what for me, that I feel like it's balance necessary, but people just want to, you know, saying I don't want to go over there because that's going to give her views. Why not? Because at the end of the day, it's going to benefit both of us. You know what I mean? It's going to be an equal exchange. That's how I see it. When people come to your site, they're going to see certain keys. They're going to see my people, they might see you, they're going to come up, they're going to see you. So, it's an equal exchange. That, to me, it works for both of us. It makes sense, you know. But there are people who really don't want to see me speaking my voice because the advocacy that I'm doing looks different from the way that they know, and they might have graduated from college. They feel like that my advocacy is wrong. It's piss on the floor. It's titties at the top and at the bottom. But don't get it twisted, because right after you say that, at the end of the day, you can't say that people ain't bobbing their head, so you can't say that I'm not starting a conversation. You cannot say that I'm not advocating through what I'm doing, because I am bringing change. Am I not? I am. And I have brought a lot of change, but there are people in this community who stand out in the street with these big ass, loud ass, bullhorns, and they want to make themselves known. But I feel like if you want to come to my page, tell me to take posts down because you got this. To me, stuff like that, I'm not with that type of stuff, because that, again, it goes back to you like trying to put me in the shadows to big yourself, or you want to belittle me to big yourself up, and I'm not going to let that happen. And I don't think nobody should let it happen.
And you know what?
All of our voices matter, right?
I'm loving that. I'm actually loving it, because it's like now I'm starting to be like, I've advocated for myself, but I'm just, now I got the voice behind it, and I understand where you're coming from. It's like, people, in spaces, and they try to like you said, gatekeep, and
they be gatekeeping. It's a lot of that to me. That's what makes you, especially if I have had respect for you, like real genuine respect, and I ain't had no problem to repost your stuff. Like, I ain't gonna mention no name, but she knows who she is. If I'm respecting you and I'm reposting your stuff, I'm, with my platform, because I do have a platform. I did have one long before a lot of people got started. I might not have been a trans woman when I started, but I was always trying to be down, okay? But, it was levels to this shit. I had to come into it. It took me a long time to come into it, but I was doing this shit a long time. You know what I mean? Like, speaking, I had a voice. I've been had a voice. Ben, girl, Ben, gay, Ben, baby, okay? Ben. So, don't try to act like now that you are on a platform, and I'm happy for you, genuinely. I really am. And I'm reposting you, and, when I see you saying something, I repost on my page, because I'm, to amplify your voice, to let my followers hear you. And then I make one post about, let's just say, the little Boosie saying what he's saying about the community, and then you come to my page and tell me, sis, take that down. I got this, take it down. Like, that's disrespectful. And it comes off very like, you want to be the only one. It goes back to what I'm saying. So is it really advocacy at this point? Because a part of me feel like, is it real advocacy? Because you want to shut me down, and you want to make it seem like the stuff I'm doing is all for like some sort of gimmick, because I'm doing outrageous stuff, but they don't understand that the stuff that I'm doing is like me setting cheese on a trap. That's my way of advocacy. Me saying I want to pick on the floor, that might sound crazy to somebody, but at the end of the day, is it not a message in there? Me saying I got titties at the top and the bottom, to me, advocacy does not always have to look pretty. It does not always have to look sophisticated. I believe in getting in there raw and gutter sometimes, because honestly, when you get straight to the point, we ain't got time to be beating around the bush. I'm going to tell you how I feel and what it is.
I think that's what it is.
They can't take the fact that I'm just like, okay, bitch, listen.
Straight to the point.
You know what I mean? I'm HIV positive. It is at the top and dick at the bottom. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I guess I just piss on the floor. It's like, okay, she doing too much. But maybe you doing too much because you don't see it for me. And I got to, the fact that you don't want to hear my voice, aren't you not doing the same thing that they doing to us, trying to silence me, telling me to take a post down? Because
shut up, be quiet, don't say nothing. You be quiet, It's coming out too a certain way. That's how it's coming. Yeah.
Let me make it. Let me say it, because it's gonna come out better. Like you're this angry.
You be quiet. Your voice isn't big enough. Mine is big enough. You take it down.
Come on. And and what I'm saying is they know they be wrong, and then I be loud and wrong. And that's why some of these people be clear. They think I don't see what's going on. I see what's going on, baby. Trust me. My spiritual eyes open first, and everything that I address you. You want to get on your live and then pop out like you in the right. You know damn well it's wrong for me. You know what I mean? And then I tell you why you going live, and you on live with Frank Monroe, who we all know can be very problematic, and you trying to have a conversation with her. I'm coming in a conversation saying, sis, hey, this lady just called you a man in your face. I'm trying to have a conversation with her. You know what I mean? Not trying to be funny, not telling her what to do or anything, just letting her know, like, shit, you trying to have you beat a dead horse. She ain't trying to talk. This lady ain't trying to talk. You see how she feels, and then you come out your mouth saying something like, you stop your whole life and want to dress me out of all those people who was also agreeing with me, who was saying the same thing, because they don't see it for Flame, because she don't see it for us. And you say, and I'm taking up for you as another advocate, but you want to, whatever reason, I don't understand, because I ain't never had no problem with you. But for whatever reason, here you go. Well, if you can't if you can't take somebody calling you a man, then evidently this is not the work for you. Hold on, who the fuck is this bitch? Who you talking to? Who are you talking to, first of all?
Right.
Who are you talking to, first of all?
First
So
of
let
all.
me jump on my live. Let me jump on my live and say what I got to say because I got a platform too.
I already know.
It's like that's the problem. It's a problem within a problem. It's like to me, you can't be out there in the front line talking about trans people. To me, that's gonna make me feel like you're a fraud. If you are trying to stifle my voice, or you trying to make it seem like I'm angry, putting that same anger that they try to put on you when your monkey ass looked down on your platform, being angry about valid issues, just like I was, and they try to say you was angry too. But then you want to try to come for me because I'm angry because you coming at me trying to silence my voice, disrespecting the fuck out of me. You owe me an apology, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be what I never get, but at the end of the day, people know when they're right or wrong. Because one thing I can say, I ain't gonna just come at nobody crazy. And, you know, I pop off if I feel like I have a problem, but I'm not just gonna pop off on nobody for no reason. Okay, that's how they'll make you. Oh, she popped off. See, look at they'll poke you, and then it's like, oh, see, look, see, she angry. See, I told you. That's why I'm very careful now. You don't see me like you used to see me going out because I know it does. Mm-hmm. You better know what to say. That's why now it's like, nah, because if I keep getting up there live and going live and coming off angry when
they're going to say something to try to trigger you.
Exactly. And they playing off of it. Then it's like, okay, see, I told y'all. And now I'm out there looking like this angry, bitter ass person because I'm replying to them actually trying to antagonize me for real. That's what they've been doing. I have met countless people, if we want to keep it 100, baby, who have disrespected the fuck out of me. Mm-hmm. Calling me Jesus and every goddamn thing. And I'm not mad about it at this point. I'm just making a point to say that I think a lot of people need to take this shit back to the drawing board and reevaluate themselves. Because if you're not coming in love, like I said, and I have to be a Christian to say what I'm saying, if you're not coming in love, I don't know what you're doing it for. Because at the end of the day, to me, I'm going to look at you. I'm not going, I can respect you. I can't. I'm lying to myself. I'm lying to myself.
You do your thing, like, you know, it's like, if you're on that type of time, don't miss me with the bullshit. Miss me with it, because you already know how I'm coming.
Because at the end of the day, it comes for all our throat, right? They come for all our throat. I think everybody's voice matters. It ain't about just because you've been on a few interviews on TV. That's great. But don't try to stifle everybody else's voice because the advocacy does not look like you think it's supposed to be, or you don't see it, or whatever, because you think you don't. That's stupid to me. That's stupid. And like I said, you're great at what you do, and when you know you do what you do, I feel like when your voice,
you gonna shine regardless.
Right, but I feel like if you are an advocate, I feel like advocates breed advocates. Leaders breed leaders. You know, queens breed queens. They go back to the same thing I've been saying. Like, if you're not allowing the next person to be, you know what I mean, a branch of that, like, what is it? You know, like I'm trying to breed. I don't want nobody following me. Don't follow me. You can listen to my perspective, but I want you to follow yourself. So that's what I want people to follow themselves, to lead their own lives based on how they feel is right for them. You know what I mean? Don't listen to me and think you need to follow me because, my story might sound interesting or the case may be. You can listen and take pieces from it, but have your own brain. Think for yourself.
You know what? Miss Madison made a very important point the other day. She was like, some of our Black brothers and sisters, they want to move the white men out the seat so they can get in the seat and do the same thing, but shit, pressure. Y'all want to move them out the seat so you can get the seat, and so you can be just as evil and conniving as they are.
And guess what? And that's fact. And that's why I say it goes back to we have to breed, like we have to get in that spot and we have to breed what it is that we want to see. We pull people in. If you notice, like from my platform from the very beginning, I believe in like trying to pull my people in and when I was trying to pull in, they had it out of my head. And, I'm just being honest. Like, sometimes they say when you go to your hometown, they say a prophet is not honoring his own home, or if you're a rapper, some people get killed in their own home. Like, it's like sometimes you be trying to work with people. Sometimes you can't even work with these people, because sometimes even trying to work with these people, they have it out for you. They feel some type of way about you. They won't even give you a chance. So sometimes, in a sense, you kind of have to shut certain people out, if that makes sense. You kind of have to draw a barrier. But that barrier does not mean denial. It doesn't mean, that I want to get to this place to... Yeah, it's a boundary. You know what I mean? It's just a boundary knowing that you have to have a certain type of energy around you, because if you don't, you're going to fail. And if you don't think something about it around you is going to cause something to think around you, like it's just what it is. You know what I mean? So I think, like you said, it's a very great point. A lot of people do get to the top so they can act like a white supremacist, if to be honest, or somebody who's in power to try to gain power to try to keep other people. To me, that shit is stupid to me. It's stupid.
Yeah.
That's why I love Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry got to this spot and he brought his people in and he's getting them paid, and that's what I believe in. Like, you know what I mean? That's
Giving other people opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. Like, and it be like they don't have no problem with going to Michael Kors, going to Gucci, and all of them and supporting their businesses. But then you want to go over here to let's say Miss Melody, who just started her boutique. Oh, she too high, but you'll go
and
right.
might even look better, and the shit might look better.
Exactly.
Because some of that high shit ain't even always. It ain't even
that. Oh, when he says, thank you for sharing such a unique perspective. Your experiences can help people who are less informed.
I truly appreciate it. I'm thankful that there are people who, even as me talking about my experience, because I know when I'm very passionate, I be thinking about a lot of things. This is my story. And I don't want to keep feeling like, I don't even want the people who I'm talking about to think that I'm going on a rampage, like trying to put them on. It ain't that. It's that you did what you did. I mean, I'm going to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to make somebody look bad. I'm not trying to. If you feel bad, then maybe you probably need to feel bad. You know?
You shouldn't have
did it. Some people do feel bad. Some people, you should have did it. Because everything, some of the way these people moving out there is not good. And they just say the fuck they want to say about me. Trust me, I can back it up. And if it's a lie, I'm going to tell you it's a lie. So a lot of times people be spewing these different perspectives and stuff and, you know, making it be mad. They don't even be real. You know what I mean? Like, they be made up shit that ain't even real. And here I am speaking the truth, saying, telling people what really happened. And then, you know, you really don't know how it's going to be accepted. So I think now that's why now I'm learning to validate myself. I don't need that. At one point, I kind of felt like, damn, why they acting like this? Like, I know they see me. You ain't got no choice, but I don't need that validation no more. That's why they tried to shut me out, because they thought that I was validated. Like, you know what I mean? They don't, people don't like to see when you too comfortable or you too sure in yourself, because then they have to try to find a way to try to make you feel small, to make you feel like you don't matter, to make you feel like your voice don't matter. You know?
That's insecurity. It's like, I understand that part. It's like some people, they'll get mad at you because they can't just really just be that bold and just really go and take those risks and just say F the world and just really just do it, you know?
Right.
But listen, we're going to definitely have to invite you back for a conversation because, girl, look, we got to have some like snacks where we just like sit up in our PJs and just like really have a girl talk, you know? And just like, even with our women, I have some other sisters that brought up the fact that women, when they have like overflows, when they have their cycle and stuff, remedies and stuff like that, I feel like that is so important because we do come for women and we want our women to be healthy and we want them to be able to pass down the remedies generation.
Because a lot of people don't know. I think we just so used to, like, you know, the modern day medicine, and some of the stuff is not healthy either. I do believe in herbs and stuff like that. So yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, awesome. I'm about to rest and just relax. I'm gonna eat first and then relax.
Okay.
Just, like I said, take everything in and just relax a little bit. But I definitely, thank you for inviting me on.
No problem. Thank you for setting aside time. Like, seriously.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely,
I will definitely post your links. So today is Friday. I'll be doing like free promotion Friday, so I'll have you in rotation.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate that. I really do.
You are so welcome, my love.
All righty. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. So, oh my goodness. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Oh my goodness. So that is Sunky Angel in here. Let me just go to her Instagram right quick. She's a beautiful soul. I met her on Instagram and I just became a supporter, you know, follow her around, listen to her music. And here, let me go ahead and type her in. And then I put the link in the chat. I'm going to have to put everything on the community wall so everybody can go over and check her out. It's cool. she's like, some of her stuff be funny as hell to me. But yeah, this is her. So guys, make sure you go over and subscribe. Let me go ahead and get the link. And we'll put her link in the chat. Yeah, let's see. But that was like so cool. Because I had hit her up earlier and I was like, girl, I saw like the blogs had picked up that she had posted with Dwight Howard. And I'm like, Dwight Howard has been in the news, and I'm like, oh my God, my girlfriend is in the photo with him. But she had told me like she was busy and like she was working on so many things. So I was a little curious because like she was like, you know, she just has some things going on. She was like, we're gonna have to talk. And I thought that was it, but no, it wasn't it. So yes, here go her. Here, let me pull it up. So here's her Instagram. You guys can go over, give her a subscribe, go follow her. Like I said, her music and everything is definitely you'll find. Oh, she has this alter ego, Auntie Jackie. Auntie Jackie, child. And so she got her. She lost the page, and now like she's right back at it. So here's the article that I was telling y'all about. I was like, oh my God, my girl then got up in the headlines. So they were saying that NBA Dwight Howard has a new love interest, according to multiple social media sites. The former NBA star, who is being accused of some pretty horrendous acts by multiple gay men, recently came out the closet as gay media takeout reported. Let's see. And child, where's the photo? Okay, there's the photo. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. She is off the chain in her videos. Like, y'all gotta go and see her videos. Like, child, she goes to shaking that rump. Shaking that rump, honey. Oh, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's the homie. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my homie to Brittany B. She's a pretty young lady. She's on Instagram. I met her on Instagram too. I'm gonna see if I can get her to come over and do an interview. And my school friend, she is a total boss babe. Like she stay busy. And I think that she's working on getting her podcast up. I'm gonna see if I can get her. Well, I told her that we need to set an interview date. So I'm just waiting on her to get back with me. But yeah, this whole PPD, this whole situation, guys, we need to keep our eyes to the street. And also remember, if something don't feel right, don't do it. Don't go. Don't vibe with it. And the people that's in your life and in your corner, they really hold you down and stick beside you. Y'all support each other. Definitely cherish those memories. Just follow her. Cool. Yes. So I actually made it through the show tonight without sneezing and stuff like that. So this toddy that I had made, it doesn't have any adult beverage in it, but this remedy that I had made, I actually feel cool. So yeah, I'm just a little high in the sky. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take up off of here. I want to thank you guys for offering up your time to come over, watching and engaging, and also, accepting, our guest and hearing her story out, it's like one thing about her and like good people is like, you may not talk like every day, but like when you do talk, it's like you just talk yesterday, and it's like we can go on and on. That's why I said I really want her to come on where we can do like a pajama party, but I want it to be like an exclusive situation. Like, we all come on and it's like no distractions. We can all like throw out, an experience, and it's about helping each other. Just like that's what I said. When I'm able to get when I'm able to open up my production company, I want to give other people opportunities. Like it's so much talent out there. And only thing some people need is just that boost of an opportunity. So I'm gonna get up off of here because my nose is running. So I guess I'm gonna go and catch it. Okay. I love you all. Thank you for the fan funding donations. It definitely helps out a lot. You guys do amazing things for us over here. We'll be graduating on Saturday, so guys, make sure you are ready to tune in for that. Actually, yeah, I'll figure all that out, but we'll get it to where you all will be able to see it. All right, we got 11 million people up in here. We have 15 million likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love you all. Have a peaceful night on purpose. And until next time, so long.
Something. Girls need love. Girls need love. Girls need love. So what's a girl to do? She needs love. Girls need love. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah.